today, I really want to focus on the scalp. I just want to take a moment to analyze, and what I'm looking for is any redness. Allows me to have a look. And then we'll begin kind of placing the fingers the skin down of our hands, just gently. And then I want to end things off with my little comb again. If you enjoy this video, please consider leaving a like or a comment. Thank you for your support and enjoy the video. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. For today, I really want to focus on the scalp. So we're going to be doing a deep scalp massage before we cause any redness or so to the scalp by massaging. I just want to take a moment to analyze the natural state of the scalp. So we're just going to do a little bit of a brief scalp check just to make sure everything looks good and healthy. So I will be using some gloves for this part just to be nice and hygienic. And normally these scalp checks would be done if you go for a hair treatment to help the person doing the treatment determine what needs to be used on your scalp. Do they need to add more protein in order to strengthen the hair, or do they need to add more minerals to help with the elasticity of the hair? So I'm gonna begin just taking a look here at the top, just flattening the hair at the hairline. And what I'm looking for is any redness, irritations, or little spots on the scalp, dry skin, or even bald patches where hair might be falling out. I'm going to take that all the way down the crown. So far it's looking really good. I'll grab my little brush so that we can just have a look on the sides, behind the ears, and at the back of the neck as well. Oh, and I forgot to say that this video was suggested to me by a subscriber, so thank you to the subscriber who suggested this. I always appreciate feedback from you guys and try my best to accommodate the feedback if it's in line with my normal style videos. Okay, so I'm just making this little line, and then allowing me to check different sections of the scalp. So just separating the hair. It doesn't have to be done very neatly. It just allows me to have a look. And then just getting all the hair behind the ears. I can have a look there. Alright, that looks good. So we'll just quickly have a look on the other side as well. Okay, that's looking really good. Grab another section and brush that over. And of course, if you do have any specific concerns or spots on your scalp that's irritating you or that you feel needs more attention, definitely seek a professional, as the sooner it gets treated, the easier it will be to treat. Just checking behind the other ear. And all looks good so far. And I kind of want to grab just the top half of the hair, just to allow us to check these pieces at the bottom. And then for a moment, lifting all the hair up so that we can just check the section at the bottom of the neck. So that's looking very good. You can tell that she has a nice healthy scalp. And I'm just going to lightly comb through the hair before we begin the scalp massage. And the idea of this scalp check and also the scalp massage is to improve the strength of the hair at the roots and also to help with hair growth and prevent hair loss. And that in turn helps to evenly distribute the natural hair oils, which can assist with controlling dandruff or just a dry, irritated scalp. And I think that's especially important to do if you have quite thick hair. In that case, giving the scalp some extra assistance can be really nice. And there's lots of at-home hair treatments and hair masks on the market nowadays, which is really convenient. But of course, it feels extra nice if someone else can do it for you. Okay, so I'm going to put my comb away and remove the gloves. And then we can move on to the scalp massage portion. Okay, so just beginning surface level, running my fingers over the scalp. Kind of holding the head steady with my palms. This also gets blood flowing to the scalp, which helps with growing your hair. And if you don't like using your fingers in your hair, you can also use a tool. One of those round tools with the little knobs or little spikes. So just go round and round and round. I like to work a little bit around the temples as well, just in case there's any light headache. Scalp massage would be nice in that case, so we'll try to avoid that first before doing a deep scalp massage. And then we'll begin kind of placing the fingers underneath the hair to help us get as close to the scalp as possible. Just going in circular movements on the scalp. Focusing on some different areas. So while we've talked a lot about the physical benefits of this type of massage, I do believe it has mental benefits as well, such as helping with overthinking, anxiety, and stress. It can also make us feel safe and cared for, which is really nice. Just trying to make sure we reach all areas of the scalp. Now I'm just going to focus on the crown, holding the head still, and then massaging with tips of my fingers around the crown area. And then focusing a bit more on the base of the scalp. Again, while holding the head steady with my other hand. One thing we never want to do when giving a scalp massage is strain the neck by forcing it to lean forward or backwards unnaturally or uncomfortably. So it helps you offer some support. And just one last time, kind of going all over the entire scalp. And we'll begin calming the skin down of our hands, just gently running along the scalp again. And then I want to end things off with my little comb again. Brushing that over the scalp and also just neatening the hair a little bit, as it does tend to get a little tangled when we do scalp massage. If your hair does tangle very, very easily, I would recommend maybe massaging your scalp when your hair is wet, or adding a bit of oil or leave-in conditioner to the hair. Just so it's not super painful to get rid of all the knots afterwards. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next week.